Welcome to Al-Mu'tasim International School Distant Learning Classes. Good morning everyone. How are you? This is teacher Aisha and I welcome you all to lecture number 14. I hope you are good and prepared for this lecture today. Today is Tuesday, 28th of April 2020. In this lecture we will be doing listening skills number 4, which is the last portion of your English workbook. The topic will be hard work, the key to success. Now in this listening skills segment, the instructions will be given to you when we are about to start it. Okay? Before that, let's see what are we going to do in this lecture. So in this lecture, first we will do the review of lecture 13. And then there will be a listening segment. Before that, you will be given instructions. After we finish our listening segment, we will be coming to our English workbook, page number 79. In that page, we have an exercise about choosing the correct answer. You will be given two options, true or false, and you have to read the question and circle if it's true or false. Okay? On page number 80, we will have an exercise about fill-ups along with the choosing the correct answer. First you will choose the correct option and then you will take that option to complete your fill-ups. After we finish page number 80, our whole syllabus will be finished. Okay? After we finish the whole workbook, we have last step to do. The last step will be to go through final term revision. Today we will be covering workbook pages from 91 to 97. Okay students, today we will be doing the part 1 of revision. Part 2 of revision, the last part of the revision, will be done in lecture number 15. So students, are you ready? Let's get started. Okay students, on page number 74 we started punctuation. In this page we learned two things, period and question mark. The other name of period was full stop. And when do we use a full stop? It's used at the end of a sentence. It shows the sentence is ended. Okay? Question mark comes at the end of a question. A question is a sentence in which something is asked. So we put a question mark at the end. We had a fill-ups exercise about recognizing what kind of sentence is this. If it's a question, we put a question mark. And if it was just an information or if it was a plain statement, then we put a full stop at the end. Okay? Moving on to page number 75. In this page, we had two exercises, exercise B and exercise C. In exercise B, since this exercise was about just putting the question mark and all the sentences were just questions, so it was easy. On exercise C, we learned that what a question word is. A question word is a word which is used at the beginning of a question. For example, how, what, when, where, who, why. We had to choose one question word among them and write it in the blanks below. I hope you all have done it. I have also told you that in point number 3 and 4, you can write 2 or you can write just 1 because these two of them are the correct answers. Moving on to page number 76, we learned what commas are. Commas are the punctuation marks that is used to separate parts of a sentence. For example, if you are speaking something and you need to bring a break to think, you put a comma there when you're writing the same thing. Or it is used for separating things in a list. In this exercise below, we had 4 sentences. We identified the places where the commas should be put and then we did it. Okay students? Moving on to page number 77. Page number 77 had an exercise E which was about rewriting all the sentences again, but with the correct punctuation this time and capitalization. We learned what capitalization is. Capitalization is where we capitalize the first letter of the first word of every sentence. And we also learned sometimes we capitalize nouns. What kind of nouns? There are two kinds of nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. We only capitalize the proper nouns and we also learned it with the help of a few examples. Moving on to page number 78, the last page of the lecture number 13. On page 78, we had to make 5 sentences by looking at the pictures that were given to us. We made 5 sentences with the very perfect punctuation, and after we were done with that, the last step was to color in the pictures, and so we did that. Students, I hope it's very clear to you that what are punctuations. We learned full stop, comma and question mark and capitalization. I hope you can now use these punctuations in your writing. Hopefully you learned it very well. So students, let's move on to lecture number 14. Our next segment is the listening segment. Alright students, so we have just reached our listening segment. This is a very simple segment. In this segment, the teacher will be playing a story in front of you, and what do you have to do? You have to listen to the story very carefully till the end. After the story finishes, there is going to be a question answer segment. I remember how much you loved that game. So are you ready? What you have to do? You're supposed to answer the questions aloud, okay? So students, after when we'll be done with our question answer segment, we will return back to our English workbook to answer the questions that are related to the story that I am going to play now. So if you pay attention now to the story, then you will have no difficulty in answering those questions. So are you ready? Let's get started.
Hard work, the key to success. Some children study only when there is a test or an exam. As a result, such children do not score good marks. Here is a story of a boy called Yash. Yash was very weak in studies. He did not feel like studying. He used to study only when exams were near. As a result, he could not score good marks. His teachers and parents were not happy with him. One day, his teacher called him. He showed him an ant trying to climb a wall. The ant fell down every time it tried to climb up. But it did not give up and kept on trying. After falling 6 or 7 times, it finally climbed the wall. Yash's teacher said,
"You must learn something from this hard-working ant." You saw that the ant fell down so many times, but still she kept trying. Similarly, we all must keep on trying till we succeed. You should never give up. Every day make it a point to study regularly. Never give up trying. You should keep on trying till you succeed.
Yash understood what his teacher was trying to say. From then, he made it a point to study daily. As a result, he came first in his class. Everybody praised him a lot. He went to his teacher to thank him for his good advice.
So students, here we are done with the listening segment. Do you know the story? I hope you have listened to the story very carefully. This story is about a boy, Yash. Yash was the kind of a student who used to study only a day before exam or a test. The whole year he did not study. He used to do his own things and whatever he liked and wasted all the time. But he studied when he had an exam or a test in the morning. Only then he used to study. So what happens next? When there is a lot of chapters to cover and there is just one night, he could not cover the whole books carefully. So what happened next? He started failing in exams because he was failing all his exams and his teachers and parents were not happy with him. So Yash got sad. One day, the teacher called Yash to show him something. The teacher showed him an ant. Do you know what the ant was doing? The ant was trying to climb the wall by itself. And what he saw that the ant kept falling down. The ant just tried to cover some distance and then it fell down. Then it climbed again, then fell down. The ant kept trying again and again, again and again. The ant kept trying. The ant never gave up. Till what point? Till the point when the ant was successfully on the wall. So, Yash's teacher told him that, what did you notice? Did you see the ant? Just like the ant, you should never give up. In your life, there will be some points where you will fail, but you should never give up. You should never stop trying. Because when you stop trying, that's the point when you lose. So what matters is that no matter how many times you fail, what matters is you still have the courage to get back up, continue trying and keep trying until you succeed. You should never stop till you get what you want, till you achieve what you dreamed for, till you succeed, till you pass your exams or you get first position. Never ever stop trying. Okay, students, I hope you have learned a very good lesson in this story. And now let's answer the questions that are now related to the story. All you have to do is say true or false. Okay, students? So let's get started. Our question number 1 is, we should study only a day before a test or an exam. It's true or false? False.
That's correct.
Very good. Next one. Yash was good in studies. His parents and teachers were very happy with him. Is that true? Teachers and his parents were very happy with him and he was good in studies? False.
That's correct.
Yay! Very good. Next one. Number 3. Yash's father told him a story. Really, students? Was it his father who told him a story? True or false?
That's correct.
False. Very good. Moving on to our next one. Number 4. The teacher showed an ant to Yash. Is it true or false? What is it that the teacher showed him? Was it an ant? True.
That's correct.
Very good. Next one. The ant never gave up trying till it would climb the wall. Is it true or false?
That's correct.
True. Very good. Number 6. The teacher wanted Yash to be as hardworking as the ant. Is it true or false? True.
That's correct.
Yay. Number 7. We must keep on trying till we succeed in what we want to do. We should keep trying, students, till we succeed in what we want to do. Is it true or false? True.
That's correct.
Yay. Next. Yash became a hard-working boy after understanding what his teacher told him. So students, do you think Yash understood what the teacher was trying to tell him through the story of an ant? True or false? True.
That's correct.
Very good. Next, number 10. Yash thanked his teacher for his advice. It helped him to come first in the class. So students, when Yash understood what the teacher is trying to explain him, he understood, and then after that, he made a point to study daily. He tried to take out some time to study every day, and he studied the whole year. Not just a night before the exam. He studied for every single day for the whole year. And what happened at the end of that year? He stood first in the class. So students, after that, he went back to his teacher and he thanked him. Thank you, my teacher, for advising me. You helped me to come first in the class. So this is what happened. Is it true or false? Yes, true.
That's correct.
Very good. So students, we all have finished the question answer segment. Let's come back to our English workbook. great lesson through the great story that we just watched. And now we are going to answer questions related to that story. So students, I request you all to please open English workbook page number 79 and 80. Please write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Okay students, let's read together. Please put your finger on top. Listening skills number 4. Hard work, the key to success. Exercise A. Choose the correct answer from the brackets. So students, in this exercise you have to read a sentence and then choose the correct answer from the brackets that are given to you. Let's read question number 1. Students, let's read together, okay? We should study only a day before a test or an exam. True or false? Very good. False. No, we should not study a day before an exam or a test. Okay, so we have to circle false. Students, please put your pencils down and wait for the teacher, okay? When teacher says, then you can start. Number 2, let's read together. Yash was good in studies. His parents and teachers were very happy with him. Students, it's true. Yash was good in study and his parents and teachers were very happy with him. Very good. False. He was not good in studies and his parents and teachers were not happy with him. Okay, so we have to circle false. Number 3, Yash's father told him a story of ant. True or false? Yes, true. Let's circle true. Okay, moving on to number 4. The teacher showed an ant to Yash. True or false? True. Very good. Alright students, just take a minute and finish your circling. You can pause the video. Okay students, now moving towards page number 80. Okay students, I hope you all have opened page 80. Please write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Okay, we have exercise B here. Let's read through the exercise to know what it says. Okay, fill in the blanks with the correct answer and choose your answers from the brackets. Students, in this exercise also you have to read through the sentence and choose the correct answer from the bracket, and whatever answer you get, you have to write the same one here in the given blank. So are we ready? Let's get started. Let's read together. The dash never gave up trying till it would climb the wall. So what do we have here in the brackets? Ant or turtle? Students, who was it that never gave up trying till it would climb the wall? Very good. It was an ant. So let's circle the ant and write it in the blanks given. Okay? Okay students, moving on towards point number 2. Let's read together. The teacher wanted dash to be as hardworking as the ant. So students, the teacher wanted who to be as hardworking as the ant? Was it Asif or Yash? Very good. It was Yash. So I will circle Yash and write Yash here in the blank given to us. Number 3, we must keep on trying till we dash in what we want to do. We must keep on trying till we dash in what we do, succeed or failed. What do you think will be the answer? Yes, succeed. So students, we must always keep on trying till we succeed in whatever we want to do. Number 4, Yash became a hard-working boy after understanding what his dash told him. So students, Yash became a hard-working boy after understanding what who told him? Mother or teacher? Very good. His teacher. So I will circle teacher and write teacher here. Moving on to the last point, 5. Yash thanked his teacher for his advice. It helped him to come dash in class. Students, Yash thanked his teacher for his advice. It helped him to come first in the class or second in the class? Yes, first. So I will circle first and then I will write first here in the blank. Students, now take your pencils in your hand and start writing page number 80. You can pause the video. Please circle the option first and then write that option in the blank. Okay students, we reached the end of our English workbook. Congratulations! Now let's start our final term revision portion. Okay students? Alright students, we have just reached our revision portion, final term. Okay students, so you can color in the pictures wherever you see funny, beautiful pictures. Just color in them so your workbook will look vibrant and neat and beautiful. Okay? Now please open page number 91, all of you, and write the date on top. Today is 28th of April 2020. Okay, the first exercise that we have here is missing letters. Okay students, the first word here is... Students, I want to remind you something. Please try to do it by yourself as it's a revision portion. Okay? Students, you can use my video and my notes as your checking reference after you are done answering all the questions in the revision portion by yourself. Okay? So my first word here is HOL dash. What do you think is going to come in the dash? E. Very good. Moving on to number 2. We have here is M dash N D. What do you think this looks like? Mend. Very good. And what's the missing letter? E. Number 3. B dash C K dash T. What do you think this word looks like? Bucket. And what's the missing letter? U and E. Very good. Number 4. The word is dragon. And what are the spellings of dragon? D-R-A-G-O-N. Dragon. Okay. Number 5. W-T-R. What do you think this is? Yes, water. How do you spell water? W-A-T-E-R. Okay. Moving on to number 6. Straw. What's the missing letter? A. Okay. Number 7. K blank I-F-E. What's the word? Knife. And what's the missing letter? N. Very good. Number 8. Blunt. What's the missing letter? U. So B-L-U-N-T. Blunt. Okay. M dash S dash C. What's the word? It looks like music, right? So what's the missing letters? U and I. Music. Number 10. P-I-N-O. What does it look like? Piano. And how do you spell piano? P-I-A-N-O. So A is our missing letter. Number 11. Tr-mp-d. What do you think this is? Trumpet. And what's the missing letter? U. The other one is E. Trumpet. Trumpet. Okay. Number 12. We have T-R-blank-I-N. What is this? Train. How do you spell train? T-R-A-I-N. Okay. Number 13. C-MB-LS. What does it look like? It's a symbol from the chapter Majid's shop. Do you remember it? Very good. It's symbols. How do you spell symbols? C-Y-M-B-A-L-S. Okay, moving on. Number 14. What do we have here? F-I-blank-L-D. Remember when Majid fell asleep in the middle of a big field? Yes, it's that field. So what's the missing letter? E. Very good. Number 15. What do we have here? D-R-blank-M-S. This is another musical instrument and it was the loudest of all. Yes, it's the drums. So what's the missing letter? U. Very good. Number 16. G-R-D-N. What does it look like? Remember Fizza had this place where the gates were opened and Mango Jango came right through in. So what is this place? Garden. Excellent. What's the missing letter? A and E. G-A-R-D-E-N. Garden. Okay. Number 17. P-L-blank-D-E. Now this is something that Fizza's mother dropped in a shock when she saw Mango Jango coming in through the gates of her house. So what did the mommy drop? Plate. Very good. So what's the missing letter? A. Let's move on to number 18. Okay, we have C-A-K. Now this is something that Fizza baked for Mango Jango. Who can tell me? Very good. Cake. What's the missing letter? E. C-A-K-E makes up cake. Number 19. T-R blank T-H. What does it look like? Truth. And how do you spell truth? T-R-U-T-H. Okay. Number 20. F-L blank W-E-R-S. Now this is something that Mango Jango brought for Fizza's mommy. What was it? Flowers. So what's the missing letter? O. 21. H-O-S-E. I'm sure you all can tell this one. It's very easy. Yes, house. And what's the missing letter? U. Okay. Number 22. M blank U-S-E. Now this is the rhyming word of house. So what's the missing letter here? Oh, very good. Number 23. S-L blank C-E. It looks like slice. And what's the missing letter? I. Very good. Number 24. What does it look like? Afraid. So what's the missing letter? I. Okay. Number 25. We have T blank S-K-S. This is something that some wild animals have it outside their mouth, like elephant, wild boars, or walrus. Yes, it's a tusk. So what's the missing letter? U. Number 26. W blank LK. Now this is something that the mouse was doing in a deep dark wood. What was he doing? Yes, that's right. It's a book. So missing letter is A. Let's write meaning of the following words. Okay? These first two words are taken from your first chapter of second term, shopping. Okay? So students, what's the meaning of sharpen? Yes, yes, very good. Sharpen means to make sharp. Okay? To make sharp. Okay, number 2, blunt. Students, we have also taken the test of this chapter, so I'm sure that you can write these by yourself. So blunt means to make less sharp, just the opposite of sharp. Okay? So blunt means to make less sharp. Okay? Number 3, field. Now, who can tell me what field means? Very easy. Very good. Field means open land. OPENLAND. Open land. Okay? Number 4, farmhouse. Farmhouse means? Farmhouse means what? Yes, the house where farmer lives. Let's start. The house where farmer lives. Okay. Number 5, afternoon. What afternoon means? Yes, time from noon to evening. Time from noon to evening. Okay, students, so take your time to finish page number 91. You can pause the video. Let's move on to page number 92. Let's write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Okay, we have number 6 word. The word is garden. What's the meaning of garden? Yes, very good. A land full of flowers, trees and plants. This one you will need to write really neat and little bit small so it can fit in the space given. A land full of flowers, trees and plants. Number 7, what terrible means? We just recently did this one. Terrible means? Very good. Big and bad. Okay, moving on to number 8, which is roasted. Roasted means what? Yes, cooked. Okay, moving on to exercise C, fill in the blanks. Students, I'll be reading the statements for you. You have to do one thing only. Just say the answer out loud, okay? Number 1, a woman came into the shop and played the dash. Very good. Piano. 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 Number 2, the dash was louder than the piano and the trumpet. Students, do one thing. Just cut this was, okay? And make it were. Just write like the teacher on top of was, okay? So, what were louder than the piano and the trumpet? Yes, cymbals. How do you spell cymbals? CYMBALS. Very good. Number 3, there was no noise at all in the middle of the big dash. Which was the place? Yes, it was a big field. So how do you spell field? FIELD. Very good. Moving on to number 4. Mr. Majid had a dash shop. This one's the easiest. Very good. Music shop. Number 5. Mango Jango gave mummy some dash. Students, what was the thing that Mango Jango gave mummy? Very good. Flowers. Okay, students. Number 6. Mummy dropped her dash in surprise. Mummy dropped what in surprise? Plate. How do you spell plate? PLATE. Very good. Number 7 is Fizza was telling the dash all the time. What was Fizza telling all the time? The truth. How do you spell truth? TRUTH. Number 8. A dash took a walk in the deep dark woods. Who took a walk in the deep dark woods? A mouse. See, you're doing fine. Number 9. The fox asked the mouse to have lunch in his underground dash. Wow, house. So, how do you spell house? House. Now students, just pause the video please and complete your work. Moving on to page number 93. Okay students, I hope you all have finished the date on top, which is 28th of April 2020. Okay, we are on number 10. What's number 10? The Gruffalo thought that everyone was dash of the mouse. So students, what did Gruffalo think? That everyone was what of the mouse? Yes, afraid. How do you spell afraid? A-F-R-A-I-D. Okay, now write true or false. Students, I'll be reading the statements like before and you will tell me if it's true or false. Okay, remember, this whole revision portion you will be doing by yourself. So number 1 is pay attention and I want you to answer it aloud, okay? Nancy told the dragon to cut the stone. Very good. False. So, what did Nancy tell the dragon to cut what? It's a straw, not the stone, okay? Can you cut a stone? No. So, false. Number 2. There was a hole in the dragon's bucket. True or false? True. Very good. Number 3. The dragon's straw was too long. True or false? True. Very good. Number 4. A man came into the shop and played the trumpet. True or false? Very good. True. Number 5. A woman came and played the guitar. True or false? False. Number 6. Mr. Majid's favorite place is the farm. True or false? False. Then what was Mr. Majid's favorite place? His favorite place was his own shop, not the farm. Okay? And in number 5, why was number 5 also false? Because a woman came and played the piano, not the guitar. Okay? Number 7. Mummy and Fizza made some pancakes. Cakes, not the pancakes. So the answer is false. Number 8. Mango Django had towel and some cake. Yes, true. Very good. Number 9. Mummy laughed at Fizza when she told her about the monster. True or false? True. Very good. Number 10. The Gruffalo is a creature with terrible claws. True or false? True. Excellent. Number 11. The fox ran to the woods when he saw the mouse with the Gruffalo. No, it was not woods. The fox ran to underground house when he saw the mouse. So the answer is true or false? False. Excellent. Now students, take your time. Pause the video to complete your notes. Please try to do it by yourself, okay? Please write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Okay students, the first exercise on this page is write the opposite words. These opposite words are taken from all of your chapters of the second term. Okay? No need to worry, we have done these before. They're very easy for you. I hope you can do it. Remember what are opposite words? Opposite words are the words that have completely different meaning from each other. Just like the opposite of white is black. The opposite of happy is sad. Okay? The opposite of big is small. Just like that, we have to write the opposite words in this space given. So the first word is long. What's the opposite of long? Yes! Short. How do you spell short? S-H-O-R-T. Short. Number 2. Wet. What is the opposite of wet? Dry. How do you spell dry? D-R-Y. Okay. Number 3, the word is sharp. What's the opposite of sharp? Blunt. And how do you spell blunt? B-L-U-N-T. Blunt. Moving on to number 4. The word that we have here is quiet. And what's the opposite of quiet? Loud. Excellent. How do you spell loud? L-O-U-D. Number 5, sleep. What's the opposite of sleep? Very easy. Yes, wake up. How do you spell wake up? W-A-K-E-U-P. Now, town. The opposite of town is village. How do you spell village? V-I-L-L-A-G-E. Number 7 is early. What's the opposite of early? Late. How do you spell late? L-A-T-E. Okay. Number 8 is some. What's the opposite of some? Many. M-A-N-Y. Number 9 is give. What's the opposite of give? Take. Very good. T-A-K-E. Students, there is one correction to be made. Number 10 and number 11 are not the part of your syllabus. So do one thing, just cut them, okay? Like this, just like the teacher has done. Now moving on to exercise F. Exercise F says answer the following questions. There are some questions and we have to answer them. Question number 1. What was the dragon's problem? Very good. There was a hole in dragon's bucket. There was a hole in the dragon's bucket. Dragon's bucket. Okay students, I hope that you are able to write all the answers by yourself, and you can pause the video for your help. Okay students, moving on to page number 95, 28 April 2020. Our question number 2 is, what did Nancy ask the dragon to do with the long straw? Very good, to cut the long straw with a knife. So let's write, Nancy asked the dragon to cut the long straw with a knife. Nancy asked the dragon to cut the long straw with a knife. Simple. Number 3. Which instrument had the loudest sound in the music shop? Yes, the drums were the loudest of all. The drums were the loudest of all. Question number 4. Why did Mango Jango come late? Yes, Mango Jango came late because it was raining. Mango Jango came late because it was raining. Mango Jango came late because it was raining. Okay. Question number 5. What is Mr. Majid's favorite place? I hope you all can tell this one also. Yes, very good. Mr. Majid's favorite place was his own music shop. Okay students, Mr. Majid's favorite place was his music shop. Now students, you can pause the video to complete your notes. Write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Question number 6. Who played the piano in Mr. Majid's music shop? Very good, a woman. A woman played the piano in Mr. Majid's music shop. Question 7. Was Fizza telling the truth? Yes, very good. Yes, Fizza was telling the truth all the time. Question 8. Why did the fox call the mouse? Yes, very good. The fox called the mouse to eat him. The fox called the mouse to eat him. Okay. Students, now take your time to finish these notes. Please pause the video. Moving on to page number 97. Please write the date on top. Okay. Alright students, this page is taken from your verb grammar portion. In that portion, we have learned that is am, are used when we are talking about the present time, like today, this time, okay? So we use is when the person we are talking about or the thing we are talking about is just one. Now it's more than one. The school builds, then it will become are, but for now there is no s here, so the answer will be is. Okay, this was just an example. And the third one, am, is always used with I. Like if you're talking about yourself, then the next thing you will write here is am. Number 1, Anil dash swimming in the pool. Is, am or are? Is. Very good. Number 2, the school bell dash ringing. Is, am or are? Is. Very good. Number 3, I dash Ahmed. Is, am or are? Please notice that there is I here. Yes, am. Number 4, the ships dash sailing in the sea. Very good. Are. Why are? Because there is s with the ships. That means it's more than one. So if it's more than one, then the helping verb will become are. If the noun is more than one, then here we will get are. Okay. Number 5, I dash studying in level 1. What will come here? Very good. Am. Point number 6, birds dash flying in the sky. Please notice s, birds. Do you see birds? There are two. So what we'll use here, is or are? Are. Very good. Number 7, we dash happy. Is, are or am? Please notice we is used for many people, more than one. So what will come here, is or are? Very good. Are. A-R-E. Okay. Number 8, David and Nasir dash friends. Is or are? How many boys you see here? David and Nasir. There are two, right? So if a noun is more than one, the answer will become are. Very good. Number 9, this dash a lotus flower. How many lotus flower you see here? Just one, right? So what will come here, is or are? Is. Excellent. Number 10, I dash a kind girl. Am, is or are? Please notice the I here. Very good. Am. Number 11, the last one, the tiger dash feeling hungry. The tiger, how many tiger you see here? Just one, right? So the tiger what feeling hungry? Is. Okay. Students, pause the video so you can complete the work. Moving on to page number 98, the last page for today. Please write the date on top, 28th of April 2020. Okay, exercise H says read and write the main verbs in the blanks. Students, in our previous exercise on page 97, we studied about is, am or are, right? What are those? They are helping verbs, okay? Now we are studying about main verbs. Students, in this exercise, what you have to do, you have to read the sentence and look for the verb. Which one is verb here? If you find the verb, then write it in the blanks given next to it, okay? Now, what is a verb? A verb is an action word. What is verb? An action word, okay? Like running, sleeping, dancing, okay? So, let's read number 1. Reem can run. So, which word here is a verb? Reem, can or run? Run. Very good. So, we write run here. Easy, right? Now, number 2. My friend can dance. Which one is a verb? Dance. Very good. Number 3. Umar can swim. Swim. Okay. Fiza is drinking. Drinking. Number 5. They are singing. Very good. Singing is the answer. Number 6. Ali is writing. Where is verb? Yes, writing. Number 7. Ali is sleeping. Sleeping. Very good. Okay, students, just pause the video to complete your notes. Students, after you finish all your work, you can color in the pictures. Okay? So students, in this lecture, we first did the review of lecture 13, and then we started our listening skills. We listened to a listening portion. We watched a video, a story, and we learned a very good moral lesson about not studying just the night before your test or exam. Instead, we should study the whole year. So, in fact, we should study every single day. We should make a point to take out some time to study daily, okay? In this way, when exams or your tests are approaching, you will be ready to take them, okay? So, students, always keep trying. Never stop trying. Okay, students? In our next lecture, we will be doing the remaining 8 pages. And until then, your homework is to learn everything that is done in this lecture, and please, in revision portion, try to answer it by yourself. When you finish your answers, then you can check with the teacher's answer. So students, I'll be attaching notes with my video. I hope that you are watching my lecture videos. I hope you're receiving my notes and completing your work on time, and also preparing them and learning. Okay, so take care of yourself. Please stay at home and strictly stay at home and maintain social distancing. No need to go out or meeting friends. It's only for a little bit of time, but it's for the good. Okay, take care. Bye bye.